Move over turkey sandwich. Today we're making dressing or stuffing sopes, a mashup of traditional Thanksgiving dressing and the Mexican sope, which is a thick corn cake usually topped with beans, meat, and condiments. Stuffing sopes are the change of pace your Thanksgiving leftovers need. Let's get cooking. We're going to start with our pan of leftover dressing, and we're going to take about a 3-inch round cutter. You can use a large glass. You don't really even have to make these round. We're making sopes out of dressing. There are no rules here. All right, and we're gonna take a round of dressing right out of this. All right, perfect. All right, I'm gonna take that. I'm going to cut it in half down the middle so that I have two, if we can see, that's pretty thin, and I will cut it so that I have two thinner layers. This can be a little bit tricky. We want to err on the side of having the bottom part be a little thinner than the top part, because the top of the dressing is a little bit more craggy and it's more likely to break up when we press it. All right, so now I've got my two pieces. I'm going to go ahead and put those in my tortilla press one at a time. If you don't have a tortilla press, that's of course fine. You don't have to have one to do this, but I happen to have it. You can always use a rolling pin and wax paper or plastic wrap. Works about the same. And all we're going to do is flatten these out, just gently. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to turn my skillet on to medium or even medium low, small pan for a large burner. I'm not going to need to grease that. This is a cast iron, small cast iron skillet. Obviously, if you have a comal, anything like that is great. You won't need the grease because there was plenty of fat already in our dressing. All right, so let me press that just a teeny bit more. All right, I'm gonna slide this first layer onto my pan, like so. And we'll put our next layer in. The bottom part I cut a little bit thinner. It'll hold together a little bit better, so that's fine. Press that on just a teeny bit, just to flatten it out. All right. There we go. All right. So we're going to let those toast in the pan for maybe 2 minutes each side. All right. Obviously, this stuff's already cooked. We're just rewarming it. If it's really cold from the refrigerator, you might actually want to warm it up in the microwave or a low oven for a bit before we put it in this pan so that everything's warmed all the way through. But we're warming it up and we're just crisping it that little extra bit. I'm going to get my tortilla press out of the way. And we are going to, while those toast, we're going to take a look. I've got some leftovers, Thanksgiving leftovers here. Okay, some shredded chicken in our case, mashed potatoes and Brussels sprouts. We'll get to our toppings in a moment. Let's let those go ahead and cook a bit. It's been about 2 minutes on my first side, and so I'm going to gently flip that over. If they break up, it's not the end of the world. We want to try and keep them a little bit together. All right. I'll take this one and turn them over as well. All right, we're gonna let that go for maybe another 2 minutes. All right, it's been about another 2 minutes. I did go ahead and turn that first one so that it could toast a little bit more on its underside. I'm gonna carefully, since it's the crumbly one, slide that back out and onto my plate. And then we're going to take this guy, I'll flip it so you can see we've got just a little bit of a toasting there. Turn that pan off. All right, and now it's time to top our sopes. I have my mashed potatoes. Oops. A little bit on each. I will note here, I didn't make the traditional edge that we do on sopes. Usually we will kind of pinch the outer edge of these discs and make a little bit of a ledge. Again, no rules with stuffing sopes, so I didn't do that, but they're going to work. And the toppings will stay put just fine as they are. All right, so we're gonna do some mashed potatoes on the top of each. Oh, that guy's just gonna hold together, I think. Our mashed potato here. All right. We'll take some shredded chicken for each one. All right, like so. And then some Brussels sprouts. All right. If these are messy, well, you know, that's okay. They're going to be delicious. Our first sope, we'll go ahead and stick with traditional Thanksgiving flavors. I've got some cranberry sauce here. All right, I'm gonna top that one with cranberry. Like that. All right, and the next one, I'm gonna use some Mexican flavors. So I have some salsa roja here. And I'm gonna add a little bit of pickled onion and pepper for the top of that one. However you decide to top them, we hope you try these stuffing sopes with some of your Thanksgiving leftovers. And check back again each Friday for a new video. Thank you for watching.